Hello, good morning, Expedia Nation. How are you, everybody? So I can share my screen. Like so. So my topic for the day is know the numbers and analyze a scoreboard. So for that one, so I'll just come straight to the topics and the way our Expedia model. If you see, everybody was talking about basically again the cash flow quadrant: employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor. As a experienced agent, we everybody starts as a self-employed quadrant, and then eventually move towards the business owner, and then we retire on the side of investor. So how do we do that one? So what I did was basically just think like everybody who just joined the business in this financial service industry. It's just like a plane. It takes lots of energy for a plane to just start, then go gather momentum, take a speed, and take off. It's same in our business also. We take lots of energy to recruit somebody, get them licensed, train them well, they get paid well, they get the promotions, and we reach our promotions, and then we go to next level. And but once your plane takes off, the power of compounding takes off, and that's where whole business is all about. So just basically, there are four different levels in our company, like financial associate, senior financial associate, senior manager, and executive director. The numbers on the right hand side is all US side and Canadian side also. So like basically what the different levels are. And basically our job is basically from financial associate move towards the bigger circle of senior financial associate, senior manager to executive director, and the bigger circle of influence. And after that, once you become an executive director, our job becomes to promote another executive directors. So what for that one, once we promote somebody, another executive director, so we get generation bonus also. The left hand side is on Canadian side, and you on the right hand side is about US side. So first generation we get 14%. Like the way a Canadian system is a bit different, but all the numbers are almost identical what you get in generation on US side and same on the Canadian side also, like 14% equivalent to 14% on Canadian side too. So once then what we see the bigger circle of influence as ED in the previous slide, and that becomes a smaller one into the seniority position. From executive director, what's our next job? To promote another executive director. So then we become senior executive director, from the national executive director, then senior national executive directors. So then I took the scoreboard and I said, you know what? Because show the numbers. So the best way to show the numbers is like everybody sees the latest bulletin or scoreboard. So why not we dissect this scoreboard? So I took the privilege and asked the permission from Frank DeLeo. So like, what are the numbers for the last month? These are numbers from last month from January alone. So in that one, if this is from if you just go to scoreboard like last month on investment side, he did a business of $87,000. That's by his own pen. And what does the team did? Around these numbers, 200, $287,000. So if you see, and he had 24 licenses in his ED agency. So I took these numbers, put it in the compensation calculator, 24 licensed agents, 87,000 personally, and 200,000 just as put it in senior manager only. So total investment $287,000 in the agency. From personal production, he's going to get around 3480 and an overhead 14. So that's $4,880. So that's, do you think $1,480 is big amount? That's from own agency alone. But now just see the power of when you promote another executive directors. So what we did was, so I took the same numbers, then just see on ED through first. That is like once you are ED, you promote another ED. And on insurance premium side, he had a premium of $38,000. And with that one, I took the 238,000 on insurance side, and this was 963,000 came from first generation EDs, and he had 256 licensed agents in first generation. Total 280 agents, 238,000 EDs through first, $1.25 million. Just see from overrides alone from first generation, 33,000 only from insurance side, $2,400 from investment side, and total income around $40,000, and annual income is $488,000. Then I took this, okay, what happened in second generation? So again, took this one, The second generation had 454 licensed agents. The 280 were before, so 173 in the new one. 158,000 premium that one, 222 on that side. The income jumped to $52,000. Next one was 557, 79,000 in the third generation, 307,000, and it went to $54,000. Slide. Next one is like on fourth generation, 13,000, this one. And if you see how much income is went up. Yes, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, we are just starting it out. And total seventh generation, his income is 54,697.37 for Frank DeLeo. This is from last month of January alone. And just see, we are just starting out USA at this moment. How many licensed agents will be coming on board in next 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 6 years down the road? This number will be in thousands. So what kind of income this one? Like the theme of this convention is all about the legacy starts now. Do you think like this kind of agency, what kind of legacy we have for our family, for Frank's family? And I'll just show you that numbers. That 54,697 at 75% is $41,000. At Silver Legacy, that's going to be $41,000 per month for next 10 years. If you qualify for Gold Legacy, just see how much income is going to the family for that in the lifetime. And he qualified for the Platinum Legacy at this moment. For that production is going to give this kind of numbers for that once you're on Platinum Plus, 78% across the board. Which business, which agency can give you this kind of legacy written on piece of contract where you know you can take it to the bank? Nobody. Just if you focus on this side alone, and this is just starting it out. And do you think, basically, if he stops doing business now, his first generation to sixth generation people, they would not do business? That will still bound to grow. This number is bound to grow for next 10 years. This is just a starting point. So on that one, now you see, once this plane is taken off, and if you see the landing gear has been shut in and it won't come down now. What do you want? So that's why what we say is once you understand the power of residual income, you would walk through the brick wall to get it. And there's a difference between interest and a commitment. If you're interested in doing something, you do it only when it is convenient. But when you're committed to something, you accept no excuses, only results. So for the last thing I'll say, because it's all about the timing. You have to choose your path. Basically, you want to do one day you want to do this business, or this is a day one of doing this business. Choice is yours. One day, yes, I can do it. Or day one, yes, I'm starting it now. Thank you. See you at the top.
Hey, if you like this video or any of the other videos that I have on my channel, stay tuned. We have so many more coming, but I want to make sure that you're in the know, that you know when they're coming. So please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the notification bell.